Welcome to our channel. JAG stand for Judge Advocate General. Released on NBC in the fall of 1995, the series follows the lives of members of the Department of the Navy's Office of the Judge Advocate General. Think lawyers in naval uniforms. These judge advocates conduct investigations and are involved in representing clients in criminal cases under the jurisdiction of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. If you've been missing the amazing and diverse cast of the show as much as I have, we've got you covered for the latest news on your favorite JAG characters and what's with them now. In 2025, okay, let's go. Trevor Goddard, born the 14th of October 1962. Lieutenant Commander Mike Brumby was in love with Mac. But so was Harm. They even fought each other over her at one point. Mike eventually left for Australia when he realized Mac was in love with Harm. Age filming, 33 years old. Unfortunately, Trevor Joseph Goddard died in 2003 from a reported drug overdose. But not before establishing himself as a terrific actor. He played the iconic Kano in Mortal Kombat, and his first and only leading role in Hollywood Vampire, 2002, as the gothic vampire called Blood. He died the 7th of June 2003 at the age of 40. David James Elliott as Harm Rab, born September 21, 1960. David James Elliott played Harm Rab at the age of 35. Junior for the entire run of JAG, appearing in all 227 episodes of the long-running series. Harm was a former Navy fighter pilot turned lawyer for the U.S. Navy's Judge Advocate General's office. Over the course of the show's 10 seasons, Elliott saw his character go from a lieutenant to a captain and even temporarily become acting Judge Advocate General of the United States Navy. After JAG, Elliott has kept himself busy by starring in the ABC short-lived series, Scoundrels, as well as guest starring on several different shows including Mad Men and Mom. Fans of JAG no doubt know that Elliott appeared on NCIS, Los Angeles, reprising his role as Harm, now the Captain XO of the USS Allegiance. Nowadays, actor David Elliott is married to actress Nanci Chambers, who also appeared in JAG as the ambitious Lieutenant Lauren Singer, and lives in his 8,000 square foot Italian villa-style home. His latest appearance was in the American biographical drama Trumbo starring Bryan Cranston. Now he is 64 years old. Chuck Carrington, born May 24, 1968. How can we forget the funny and always entertaining Chuck Carrington, who played the yeoman of Admiral Chegwin Jason Tyner at the age of 27? And kept us laughing for over 100 episodes until Tyner eventually got accepted to OCS. The actor has since moved on to have a fairly lackluster writing and acting career. You can see his work in the recently released Cowboy Drifter action movie or as Renee Jacobson in the historic thriller, The List. Now he is 57 years old. Karri Turner, born December 21, 1966. The beautiful and talented Karri Turner first appeared in Season 2 as Lieutenant Harriet Sims and stayed with us all the way to Season 10 at the age of 29. Sims fell in love with and married Bud Roberts, much to her mother's dismay, in the 3rd season of the show. Karri Turner has since appeared in multiple high-profile TV shows such as Heroes, Caroline in the City, The X-Files and South Park. She also works with various patriotic organizations, including the Nation Guard, the American Freedom Foundation, and has spent 5 tours with Stars for Stripes. Now she is 59 years old. Patrick Labyorteaux, born July 22, 1965. Patrick was the fan-favorite Captain Bud, Big Bud, J. Roberts at the age of 30. A highly respected trial lawyer in JAG, he is still considered one of the best on the show. Though not a particularly physical person, he always knew how to defend himself when the situation demanded it. Roberts married Ensign Harriet Sims in 1998 and they had 5 children together. Patrick is still a very active American actor, television producer, and television writer, and recently voiced cartoons such as Spider-Man, the animated series, Godzilla, the series and others. Now he is 60 years old. Scott Lawrence, born September 27, 1963. Commander Sturgis was arguably the most goody-goody character on the entire show, always making sure to follow the rules to the letter, both in the courtroom as well as during his investigations. Sturgis briefly dated singer Varese Chestnut, although, sadly, that romance was short-lived. Age filming, 32 years old. Today Scott Lawrence is most recognized for his many voiceover roles as Darth Vader from the Star Wars franchise, both in video games and movies. He also played in the box office hit Avatar and 2010's The Social Network. Now he is 62 years old. Jennifer Savidge, born on July 6, 1952. Commander Amy Helfman is probably the character our mothers would relate to the most. And that's why we love her. Commander Helfman presided as a judge in the JAG Corps, and always did everything she could to balance the law with compassion and fairness. I know I still get a warm feeling whenever I think about her. Age filming, 43 years old. Jennifer Savidge has not been the most active actress in recent times. That's why I am so happy to announce that you can finally see her fabulous style as Ruth Taylor in the first season of a BBC critically acclaimed drama series, American Crime. Now she is 73 years old. Michael Bellisario, born April 7, 1980. The young and charming midshipman Mikey, Roberts, was always fighting for his father and older brother, Bud's approval. Age filming, 15 years old. Michael must have taken much inspiration for the role from his own father, who just so happens to be one of the producers of JAG. While that role certainly left its mark on us, Michael has since mostly appeared in shows produced by his dad and occasional other films such as Kush and Lords of the Underworld. Now he is 44 years old. John M. Jackson, born June 1, 1950. John M. Jackson played Rear Admiral Albert Jethro, A.J. Chegwidden at the age of 45, USN on 8 seasons of JAG. Chegwidden was the top lawyer for the Navy at JAG, where his official title was Judge Advocate General of the U.S. Navy. He was a kind of father figure to those who served under him and very loyal to his team. While maintaining a cool demeanor most of the time, Chegwidden's anger was known to be formidable. Toward the end of the show's run, he decided to retire from service and went to work for a law firm. Jackson appeared in this capacity as Chegwidden in a 2004 episode of NCIS, where he defends Special Agent Gibbs. Jackson again reprised his role as Chegwidden on NCIS, Los Angeles, appearing as a recurring character during Season 8 of the show. Harrison Page, born August 27, 1941. Rear Admiral Styles Morris was the highest-ranking judge at JAG headquarters with over 16 years on the bench as of 1997. He was the judge who presided over the court-martial when Harm fired a machine gun at the courtroom ceiling. Age filming, 54 years old. Though pushing 80 years of age, Harrison Page is still very much active and mostly enjoys playing small roles in various TV shows. His best role to this day, in my opinion, was that of Joshua Eldridge on Jean-Claude Van Damme's famous box office action hit Lionheart, 1990. Now he is 84 years old. Randy Vasquez, born October 16, 1961. Gunnery Sergeant Victor Galindez was a Hispanic sheriff's deputy from New Mexico who joined JAG headquarters and eventually participated in the mission to hunt bin Laden. He was played by the vastly handsome Randy Vasquez at the age of 34. Vasquez is mostly known for playing Victor Galindez on JAG and Marcos on Acapulco HEAT. He has since transitioned into being a director and even won Best Documentary for his film, The Thick Dark Fog. Now he is 64 years old. Tracy Needham, born March 28, 1967. Lieutenant, junior grade Meg Austin was Harm's second partner, but unfortunately, her role was short-lived and lasted only for the first season, as Austin was replaced by Major Sarah Mackenzie. Age filming, 28 years old. Tracy was always a strong and independent woman. She recalls jumping into football games and asking the boys to never take it easy on her. Now she is 58 years old. Cindy Ambuehl, born January 31, 1965. Cindy Ambuehl launched her career by playing Renee Peterson on JAG at the age of 30, where she played yet another love interest in Harm's life. Recently, Ambuehl appeared in The Bold and the Beautiful on CBS. Besides her career as an actress, fashion designer, realtor and model, Cindy married Don Diamont, a fellow actor, and they have twin sons. Now she is 60 years old. Nanci Chambers, born October 1, 1963. Canadian-born actress Nanci Chambers played Lieutenant Lauren Singer, an overly ambitious woman who would do anything she could to advance her own career, even at the expense of others. Unfortunately for Singer, she ended up being thrown into a river and drowned. Age filming, 32 years old. In real life, Nanci Chambers married none other than actor David James Elliott himself. The lovely actor-parent duo have two beautiful children together named Stephanie and Wyatt and are highly involved environmental conservationists. Now she is 62 years old. Stephen Culp. Born December 3, 1955. Clayton Webb was the secret personality who worked for the CIA and the State Department. He was briefly involved with Mac until she decided she's not interested in being married to a guy who can, and did, fake his own death more than once as part of his job description. Age filming, 40 years old. Stephen Culp today is a very active and versatile actor, with a long record of playing many characters from a doctor to the district attorney, up to a senator and even a president. He is married to Barbara Ayers, and they have two children together. Now he is 70 years old. Zoe McLellan. Born November 6, 1974. In Season 7, we were introduced to Jennifer, Jen, Coates, a troubled young woman with a strict and judging father. Jen went some tough times during the show and even spent some time in the naval prison. Fortunately, Jen decided to straighten up and ended up becoming an integral part of the team. Age filming, 21 years old. Zoe has since continued her TV presence with roles such as Lisa George on the successful comedy show Dirty Sexy Money, and as Meredith Brody on NCIS, New Orleans. Now she is 51 years old. Anne Marie Johnson. Born July 18, 1960. Feminists everywhere rejoiced to meet Bobby Latham, the United States Congresswoman from Detroit who was an avid supporter of women's rights. Latham had several romantic interests, including harm, and tended to take a more critical view of the U.S. military, but was always fair in her judgment. Age filming, 35 years old. Anne Marie Johnson wasn't just an incredible feminist in her roles. She also became the first national vice president of the Screen Actors Guild in 2005. You can check her out in the very recent American drama film Adopt a Highway. Now she is 65 years old. Terry O'Quinn. Born July 15, 1952. A friend and colleague of Harm's father, Admiral Thomas Boone, often helped save him from the court-martial. Boone led a distinguished career and rose to the rank of Rear Admiral, but never received another promotion due to allegations of war crimes he committed in Vietnam. Age filming, 43 years old. Terry O'Quinn began acting in the 1970s and eventually went on to direct movies as well. He's most known for his role as John Locke on the TV series Lost. Now he is 72 years old. Catherine Bell. Born the 14th of August 1968. Sarah Mackenzie, also known as Mac, at the age of 27. First appeared in Season 2's Episode 1, called We the People. She immediately became a fan favorite and lead female on the show, all the way to its finale. Catherine Bell has a long history with leading roles on long-running shows. From Denise Sherwood in the series Army Wives, 2007 to 2013, to the role of Cassie Nightingale in the Good Witch films and television series which has been running from 2008 and up to, well, today. Now she is 57 years old.